Hello Chocks and Chocettes and everyone in between, Chocolo here for another video review, the third in this range actually. It's the Rolo Delicious Combos of Tasty Little Treats by Nestlé. Yeah. So they've done their Milky Bar versions of this as well, and Aero. So this is the last of the three. I've reviewed the other two. I'll probably put a link to a place of the other two in the top right corner, or something along those lines, a place of them both, or what have you. So interesting one, but basically it seems to be a strange combination of things. Now let's see what it says on the back. You can probably gather that it's crunchy popcorn. There we go, probably little toffee cubes as well, which you can see there. And it says chewy, I don't know if it's full-size Rolos or mini ones, let's see. What does it say? Discover a moist medley of delicious little Rolos, melt-in-the-mouth fudge bites and chewy toffee popcorn. Delicious combos of tasty little treats, it says. Shake me to mix me. I've never shaked them before in the past, because you can do that of course, but I just don't want to open them because it's easier for me to keep them. Because they're all together basically, just clumps all the popcorn on the top. Alright, so what's it got there? Yeah, a delicious mix of mini Rolos. So it's annoying that it's mini Rolos. Milk chocolates with a soft toffee centre 30%. This is 49%. So 49% of the pack apparently is mini Rolos. That's okay. Toffee popcorn and fudge cubes. Milk chocolate contains milk size 40% minimum and vegetable fats in addition to cocoa butter. I wonder if this is kind of Nestlé's answer to the Cadbury's Inventor bars. I wonder if they've thought, how can we do something about that? You know, what can we do? Let's do these, you know, but I think it's just a really stupid idea. You know, let's just include popcorn, you know, so we can see them in the boardroom. Well, what's cheap and easy to do? Well, popcorn, yeah, you know, yeah, it's just missed. You know, the Inventor bars are not like this at all. So I don't know if that's what they're trying to do. I mean, I don't know. Something just struck me there that maybe that's what they're trying to do. So 400 grams, 456 calories, 70.4 grams of fat, 9.4 which are saturates. The chocolate bars generally are 500 to 550, so a lot less than that. Per quarter bar, 142 calories, 5.4 grams of fat, 2.9 which are saturates. It's 125 gram bag. Yeah, so the Milky Bar ones, I haven't got the Aero ones to hand, but that was 110 grams. So you're getting more weightage with this one. So yeah. So there you go. So that's you know, not too bad. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, okay, yeah, so we might be worth just getting these over the Milky Bars if you prefer this anyway. Right, yeah, there's much more to say. Look, they look quite interesting though, don't they? But they did do a range in the past, what's it called? The Pick and Mix range Nestlé did, where they included a few Nestlé products in one bag. There was two versions, and I think one of them had, let's say, Aero Caramac, Rolos and something else, Toffee Crisp, and another one had, you know, another four or a share of those products, but with another couple of things on. Replacing some of the other two. They were quite a nice idea, really. I think if I wanted a mix-up bag, that's what I'd get, really. I don't think this, you know, the popcorn, I just don't think works, really. But I'll say that because for the other two. But who knows? Let's see this one. Let's give it an open before we give it too much judgment. Got to at least do that. So let's give it an open. Right, okay. Let's give these. Nestlé Rolos Delicious Combos of Tasty Little Treats and open. Yeah, look quite nice. It's a nice pack, this one. It probably looks the best out of the three of them, really. I don't know. Yeah, the Milky ones just didn't quite. I don't know if it's just the Rolo text and stuff, but yeah, I did review the Aero ones, but I did them a week or two back, so yeah. I couldn't find these ones at the same time, so. Well, let's give them an open then. So yeah, so the time recording, I've done about 820 reviews, believe it or not. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Can't open these like this. It's just very thick on the top. Yeah, and I've put a link to place all my other reviews and probably, as I say, these other sort of combo videos in the top right hand corner. So yeah, after you finish watching this, please check those out and hopefully you'll like those as well. So you can see here, generally the popcorn's at the top, but in this case, not looking too bad. Wish it was full size Aeros, but let's pour it out. This one actually looks to have quite a good combo, actually. This one looks a lot more impressive than the other ones, actually, because the other ones have had sort of very small. I mean, they've had sort of, you know, relatively full size of the official Nestlé product. But these ones are mini ones, but they've had very small sort of extras as well. So the cubes have not been cubes, little mini spheres of stuff. Dark chocolate malt balls or sort of digestive balls as well, and it's just been a bit too small. As this one looks to have quite a, you know, a reasonable amount of other stuff, and it's easier to sort of see to a lot, and there's not as many sort of smaller. It could just be luck really, but small pieces of popcorn that have broken off. These the popcorn pieces do spread to some of the other things. You see, ooh, this is a weird feel to it. It's very, oh, it's very weird. It's very oily. This, I don't know what's happened to that. Seems very. It's like it's covered in toffee caramel powder. It's really slippy. You can see all the oil on my. Well, you probably can't really, but it's very oily, that one. I don't know what's happened now. To a little cloth over here to wipe my hands. Very weird that. Very something weird about it. I don't know what's happened to that. Yeah, so not too bad though. You can see if I just separate them out. So I think the fact these are mini Rolos, I was a bit worried about the fact they were mini ones, but might actually be not too bad really in the end. I see that weird toffee one. It's just toffee cube. Yeah, it definitely seems to be, I don't know, proportionately just a better mix in this one than the other two, for sure. This one actually seems to be the product done a bit better, at least from a distribution point of view. It definitely looks alright. I say these toffee bits sometimes are very sticky. Not many of them though. But you do get a lot of Rolos, which I think is important because that's the main, I think that's what you're buying it for. At least at first. At least at first anyway. But I would say definitely that's what you're buying it for. And I just don't think there's a good proportion here. I think you'd expect it to be a 1-to-1 on all of them. It should be. Well, you'd expect it to be. You probably wouldn't expect that, but it should be. Is what I'm trying to say. So 10, 20, 30, 34 roller pieces there. Let's just double check. So it looks reasonably right. Yep. Yes. And these they're so weird and got such a weird. Some of them just feel really weird, really sort of slimy. It's almost slimy, yeah. Yeah, some of them just feel really slimy, these. But yeah, 5, 10, there's 14 of those. And as I say, tons of popcorn here. So just as a brief experiment as well, you saw the pack was quite full before. If I just fill it with these things, the roller pieces, we'll see how actual full the bag is, because the popcorn takes up a lot of space. I don't think it'll be too bad this time. I think with the Rolo and definitely be too bad this time. I think with the Milky Bar and I think the word Aero ones. I can't think of them. I think there's definitely a lot sort of smaller amount of those, fewer pieces, but it's not too bad. We can see in the bag there clearly there's not much going on. They're kind of all stuck together a bit, so they've grouped up a bit, but you can see there's not much going on there. Yeah, it's a little bit at the bottom. The popcorn does take up a lot of space. There we go. Alright. Okay, right. Well, I think, yeah, we still don't like. Not too bad. Let's give a bit of a measure then. Obviously the popcorn, they're all variable size. I'll measure a typical one. 1.6 centimeters on the popcorn. Mini Rolos. Quite happy that the mini ones in this. 9.4 millimeters. Feel like maybe it was bad. I would have rather had the full size one, but I think the mini ones probably work a bit better. 1.5, 1.6. Width at the bottom. At the top, 1.3, 1.4. And the cubes, of course, they're all a bit squashed and things, but they're quite big, these ones, about 1.2 centimeters. Should be about the same if it's a real cube, about 1.3. No. Yeah, 1.2. Yeah, it's about reasonable cube. Alright, well, let's give these a taste. See what they're like. Let's do it. Give them a taste. Okay, let's give these Nestlé Rolo delicious combos of tasty little treats a taste. Yeah, so seen one before, we just sort of been mixing them about. We got popcorn, mini Rolos, so it's mini ones this time. So it should say mini really on the front, thinking about it. And these big sort of toffee cubes. Now the distribution is not 1-to-1, so you're not gonna, there's too much popcorn basically. As has been the case with the other ones I did as well, the Milky Bar and the Aero ones. But so let's get one piece of each. That's probably, well, yeah, one of each and give them a taste. So, got two popcorn pieces there. Let's get to, yeah, there we go. All right, mini one on the edge as well. Let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Not bad. Just thinking whether let's have the toffee cubes in some of the other ones, which the rollers have got a bit of caramel in them anyway. Popcorn's toffee. Or toffee covered, is it? Toffee popcorn. More caramel popcorn, really, not toffee. I mean, this is what I call toffee. Yeah. It's okay. I think the Rolo taste is a bit lost in this one because of the toffee pieces. I think there's just too much caramel in this one, really. I think it would be better to have these toffee cubes in one of the other sets, really. Because these are so sort of chewy and, you know, got sort of caramelly toffee bits in. Well, caramel really in it anyway. I'll just cut a Rolo in half. Didn't do that before. See, that's kind of what it is. Yeah, there. So it's just basically that gives it a good enough impression, hopefully. Yeah, full of sort of runny, not so runny, but runny caramel. It's quite a chew. I mean, this one's just got too much. As it's just too much caramel toffee sort of going on, you know. And the Rolos are just lost almost with these sort of toffee cubes. Not as many toffee cubes as Rolos, of course. And also the toffee popcorn or caramel popcorn. Just give them all a taste again. We've got a cube as well. The popcorn's okay. I feel like it conflicts with the other ones. The other ones are sort of like a soft chew sweet. Both of them are. The toffee's a bit more of a. It's a chew as well, but it's a bit of a different texture. Not really sure it works well with the other two. I don't think it works well with these other products anyway, generally. I just think it's just out of place. Not sure it's a combination that's really that great. And popcorn's okay. It's popcorn basically. I think it tastes pretty good for popcorn. This packet itself doesn't have much of the unpopped popcorn in it. The other two I did review did. It's okay. I just feel like the Rolos don't really lend themselves to this much. I just feel like they're just too soft. I feel like it's not bad having the small mini rolls. Maybe if they were the bigger ones, then they'd last a bit longer. But when coupled with the toffee cubes, yeah. It's both quite similar. Toffee cubes are alright though, but I think they definitely will be better in one of the other two packs. With the Aeros or the Milky Bars, because I think it's just different then. It tastes too similar to the Rolos. Yeah. I think this would benefit from having one of the sort of the crunchy, either the malt balls or the dark chocolate malt balls or the digestive balls in this one. It begs the question really again, like I said before, to use those old pick and mix bars. Why just don't do that? Because then you're mixing the products there yourself naturally. And getting a nice mix of flavours. I don't think you need to add these random weird sort of products in. I think this works okay. It's not too bad. I think it's just the fact it's just the ingredients are just too similar. I think, again, I just don't think the popcorn works. It's not an equal distribution either. It's just a bit. You're going to run out of one of them, after a while before the other. I'm not really sure there's much to be said about mixing popcorn with these things, so having them all at the same time. I really don't think it adds much to it. It's okay, I guess, but I don't feel like you're getting much from having the popcorn taste as well as these other things. I'll say you will run out of the chocolate before you do the popcorn unless you're having multiple bits of popcorn at the same time. Anyway, guys, just interrupting my review at some point, probably after the verdict of him. But I've just to say, I took out all the popcorn basically and combined the Milky Bar and the digestive pieces and the Rolo and the fudge pieces all into one here. And I think this is actually how it should be. If you imagine getting this and mixing it up, and getting these together, some Rolos and things like that, and the fudge pieces. You can't really pick out the balls, so they're so small, which is the problem with it. But you can see, yeah, I think, bit more of an interesting way to do it then. I think that's what they should have done. Just got rid of the popcorn. Had one version of this with Milky Bar, Rolo, and Aero, and the other things, and I think that would have really worked. And I think you'd have a really nice and interesting product then. But yeah, they haven't done that. They've done some stupid things. So yeah, I think that's what they should have done. God knows why they didn't, but there we go. Anyway, there we are. That probably would have been a 3 or 4, maybe 4 out of 5 would have said if they'd done that. Maybe even higher, who knows. They've had some interesting products, and it would have been a good combo as well. Yeah. Just goes to show, doesn't it? It just takes 5 minutes of thought, like I've just done there, to have something that's actually a workable product. Of course, the cost and stuff like that, who knows of what it would cost to make and stuff. But since they're already making it anyway with these, just put it in a smaller bag and don't include the popcorn if you can't have the size, the weightage. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that's where they should have done it, what they should have done, and where they've gone wrong. Dear me. Anyway, well, back to the review wherever left off. See you later. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure to make this one. I feel like the combo in this one's just not that great. I feel like the fudge and the Rolos or whatever. Well, not fudge, it's toffee cubes, isn't it? Well, it's fudge bites. Yeah. Fudge bites. I think they're just a bit too similar to the Rolos, really. They don't taste too much of fudge. They're okay. So it's like a very sweet fudge. Now you get the real stuff. It's more like the fudge you get from, well, Quality Street, something like that, really. It was alright, actually. Quite soft. Okay. Not my favourite chocolate in the world, Rolos, but the mini ones are not so bad. I think they just sort of come out a bit better. A bit sort of, just a better, just a nicer size, I think, than the full size ones. But they're very soft, as I say. I think overall, it's just an underwhelming product, basically. I mean, you can see I'm not that excited by it. I'm just struggling to sort of get, hyped up about it to say anything too positive. It's just a bit like that. It's just a really sort of, I don't know, a nothing product, really. Let's just face it. I mean, I'm trying to say things about it. The fudge pieces and the roller pieces, they're too similar. The fudge pieces belong in one of the other mix-ups, perhaps with these, the Milky Bar bits, and then have the digestive mini balls inside this one, so it's got different textures. It just seems to be just a stupid product that's not been thought out properly. There's too much popcorn. It doesn't really work that well together. It's not a combo that anyone really wants. I'd rather just buy them individually than things if I wanted them. And as I say, just the popcorn just shouldn't be here. It should just be a mix of chocolatey type things. Just a mix of Nestlé products like I did in the past. I don't know. Yeah. It's the Rolo. I think the Rolo one's better than the Aero one. I think was the worst. The Milky Bar one and this one is probably an equal par. I think they're just sort of, but they're still they're just still not that great. And it's, as I say, this one, the combination of things, the fudge pieces, it's miscast. It shouldn't be in this bag. You should have this the crunchy bits in this one. And the fudge piece with one of the others to mix it up more. This one is just too similar. I don't get it. I don't know who thought of this, but clearly the whatever thought they did, they've not done much of it, or it's just I don't know. Yeah. It's not too bad, but the popcorn and stuff like that, it just doesn't need to be there. I think you'd buy a bag of popcorn. You wanted popcorn. I don't think anyone really wants to mix chocolate with the popcorn. Maybe you do, but I'm not getting. It's just a cheap product mixed with something that's not really related to it. And, it doesn't. It's not that it doesn't work. It's just not wanted. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit closer to being the Aero ones. This one, it's close to being 1.5 out of 5. But I think, I think the fact that it doesn't work as well together. The fudge pieces and stuff are just a bit more boring when sort of put together with the Rolos, because they're just too similar. It's closer to a 1.5 out of 5 than a 2 almost, but yeah, the popcorn's just a non-starter. It's just a waste of time. It's popcorn. It's nice. It's okay, but I'd rather just have a bag of popcorn if I wanted popcorn rather than it like this. If I wanted or some kind of chocolate covered sauce on it or something like that, I don't know, or chocolate cocoa covered popcorn or something that you can get. But anyway, I think it's probably it's tempting to give it a 1/2 out of 5, but I'm going to stick with a 2. A 2 out of 5, only just because it's, you know, it's nice enough. But it's still a stupid combination. The proportions are all wrong. It's the combination of the fudge and the Rolos are just, they're too similar. It's just not well thought out. It's just not a great product. So yeah. So 2 out of 5. Could have almost been a 1/2 out of 5, but I've kind of given it the benefit of the doubt by the fact that it's got something to it. But yeah, 2 out of 5. Just a stupid product. Stupid product. Not thought out well at all. Oh dear. Anyway, oh well. I hope you enjoyed that review, guys. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check out YouTube member program. Go to support the channel, as I always say. Link for that's in the description. Link for the Discord server is also in the description. Go to keep in touch with myself and the community. Yeah, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment for free as well, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye. See ya.